So your back hurts when you squat, do this and you will fix it. One of the #1 reasons why people have back pain when squatting is because there is stiffness at their low back and at their hips. All you're gonna need is a simple elastic band that you can attach securely to something like a squat rack and a bench or a box to perform one of these exercises. I'm gonna show you how in 10 minutes with just 3 exercises you can change your back pain when squatting. I recommend testing and retesting with a squat to get a sense of how you feel before and after. For the first exercise, you're gonna take that elastic band and you're going to attach it securely to the inside of your thigh. You're gonna need something close to you so that way you can rest your hand and stay balanced. We're gonna perform 10 reps of this hip rotation exercise. Again, the band is pulling my hip out of the socket to create more space for me at my hip and my low back. The band will go on whatever side hurts. If both sides hurt, attach the band to both sides. So you're gonna bring that leg up and then you're gonna twist from side to side from the other leg. Now, I'm not only moving from my knee in and out, I'm twisting through my entire pelvis. And after about 10 reps, I'm gonna feel that stretch in my low back, kind of back of glute area. Perform 10 on one side and then perform 10 on the other side. We're gonna do both sides just to be safe. The second exercise is gonna be an elevated pigeon with this strap helping to, again, pull the hip out of its socket and create some space in your low back and your hip. So get that box or bench close enough to you. I'm using one of these Titan Fitness boxes, which are pretty handy because they're nice and light. You're going to continue to use that band to pull the hip almost out of its socket, and then you're going to hold this position. Now, I'm not just bringing my chest forward, I'm gonna actually focus on the stretch more in my pelvis. My knee is straight off my hip. My knee angle here is about 90 degrees. What I can do is I can lower myself down like this. I feel all of that burn on the outside and top of my pelvis, back of my glute. Make sure you drop that hip down. Don't hike it up. Keep it down and keep your pelvis level. Hold each side for every round, 30 seconds. You can always do more if more feels better. You don't have to. For your third and final exercise in your primer, you're gonna need a kettlebell or a dumbbell, something weighted. I'm using a 25-pound dumbbell for this moment. You're gonna also need that band again and something to squat down to. We're gonna perform goblet box squats with a band pulling that hip out. So I'm gonna go ahead, step inside my band. I'm gonna let this get a little lower. I wanna squat to about 90 degrees or parallel. Make sure that the band is, again, secured and also pulling the hip out enough. I'm gonna hold this here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squat down and up. You're gonna need to play around a little bit with turning your pelvis so that way the band doesn't just roll off your thigh, because it'll do that if you're facing the wrong direction. So again, I'm holding this up, squatting down and up. I want really good tension, pulling my hip to the outside. I want to feel all of this on the right. I'm not allowing myself to shift my pelvis over. I'm staying nice and even with this squat. So I'm not swaying from side to side. I'm letting that band pull my hip out, but I'm staying in good posture and in good position for this goblet squat. Perform 10 to 15 reps on each side, and then repeat that entire circuit 3 times. Remember, test and retest to be able to feel the difference. If you like this primer, comment, let us know how it goes. Help us to help more people.